When the church was initially planted, I played a diverse role, from developing business cards for invitations, home and hospital invitations as a way of evangelism, search for a place of worship, and many more. Oh boy, that's a wow moment. Being filled with the passion and zeal and a strong drive to plant the truth, honesty, and integrity in the church caused me to fall into the lion's den. Falling into the lion's den made me a target of ridicule, gossip, and blameless life. I overcame those by intensive prayer, and I was deeply blind and deathly deaf that I could not see or hear any of the disturbances around me. One of our members cautioned me that we have come for the surplus in Worcester because the good ones have already been taken by other churches. Also, the apostolic church name was not widely known to the community. Those challenges were overcame by the home visitations, hospital visitations, lots of prayer, encouragement, and a lot of explanations to do. Secondly, as a pastor's wife, going from place to place in the name to recruit people was foreign to people familiar with the Pentecostal style of churches. I overcame those by the inner drive that kept me from pulling me around Worcester. Isaiah says, "For the grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever." So I was constantly praying and fasting to seek the face of God and His direction. Stories we heard before starting work on our current location at 23 Osofo Street caused a flight of fleet emotions. Stories from about moving into the worst neighborhood in Worcester to draft pushers and the semi-red zone area. Yes, we ran into some, but our constant confidence prayers and God's assurance that even though we may have located into the darkest valley, we shall not fear evil. God's rod and His staff kept us through that neighborhood. The neighbors at Crown Hill were extremely supportive and kept a watch in our absence. The if question will depend on who is asking. If it's called from God, what I've experienced and still being alive, with a resounding yes and no question asked, I shall do it again by the grace and mercies of God. The insults, maligning of my name, personal attacks, and the numerous personal all-night vigils has definitely equipped me, strengthened me. He has not left me and has not forsaken me. With all the issues that we've gone through, I am still here today. Secondly, the ministerial journey has taught me to draw closer and totally trust in God daily, both in good times and in bad times. It has been a great, honorable experience. Wow, what a question. If the Lord be for you, who can be against you? What has kept the church going for this tumultuous 15 years has been perseverance and the infallible word of God. The biblical seed planted with confidence at the beginning of Bethsaida still reflects the nature and character of God. He is truly the unchanging Christ.